I was a fishing guide in the Florida Keys for about 15 years, primarily fly fishing, bonefish, tarpon, redfish, snook. And after 15 years and 16 or 17 different flat skiffs, I was never satisfied with any of the boats I owned. So I just determined at some point to build a boat from scratch and not compromise. Well, that was my first attempt at that was a company called Hells Bay Boat Works. And it was very successful. We built the first vacuum bag, cord, very lightweight flat skiffs. And that was a huge jump forward. But I knew we could actually do something even better because the technologies had improved over the years, materials had improved. So when we started Chittum Skiffs, our goal was to reduce the weights as much as possible and solve a lot of problems that a lot of skiffs have, being noisy, too deep a draft, wet, hard to pole, fish spooking devices, unfortunately many boats are. So we spent 2.5 years to develop a hull, and we figured out how to make a boat that sends out virtually no pressure wave, which is incredibly important. Most people don't even know it exists. But shallow water fish are greatly spooked by the push of the water, of a skiff going through the water, pushing that water out there, and the fish can feel it way over 150 feet away. They'll sense that pressure wave and take off for parts unknown. So we've kind of cured that problem. I think we're the only ones that have ever done that. And we do make the boats extremely quiet. Quiet's also very important. Quiet and also being able to float level. If a boat doesn't float level, your draft's going to radically increase because the heaviest part of the boat's the transom with the engine on it and a person staying on a poling platform. So we found out a way to make the boat float level in the water, and that's the way to have the least amount of draft and also the quietest boat going through the water if it's floating dead level. And we had it patented, and that's what we're building right now. And at this point, we don't know how to improve on them. They're extremely lightweight. Our 18-foot skiff weighs about 450 pounds.
One of the big things here is keeping the boats light. Having the light boat complements the design. We do everything we can to keep these boats light, and we go through great lengths doing so.
Some of the things that have helped us design better and build better boats are the technologies that have changed over the years. The boat building cores are far superior to what they were years ago. Right now, most of our boats are 100% carbon fiber, and the resins are far superior. Vacuum bagging, infusion, so our resin ratios are perfect. 33% resin to fiber, which gives you the lightest possible structure you can have. That with the new technology, it lets us do some things that are just amazing. To build a boat this light, our 18-foot boat with a 70 horsepower motor will run 45, 46 miles an hour.
Every product we put on these boats, from the battery to the jack plate to the engine to the metalwork, is the lightest that you can buy in the industry, and that keeps the pounds down on the boat and keeps us having the lightest boat on the market. Over the years, there's been a few advancements in the marine industry that we've been able to adopt into our boats that have really allowed us to provide the consumer with the lightest, fastest, best performing boats on the market. One of them is lithium batteries. The lithium battery is much lighter, much more compact than traditional lead acids or AGM batteries of the past. And it's a huge gain and a weight saver for us in our boats, especially when we're trying to do everything we can, a pound here, a pound there. Batteries and all the battery weight that comes with batteries is a big deal for us. We came to RELiON for several reasons, one of them being the reliability that they provide. Our customers truly enjoy everything working when they want it to. Our guides fish these boats very hard, all day tournament fishing, running live wells, running trolling motors. Everyone that uses these batteries and these boats know that that's the most dependable battery that they can put in these boats.
It's a game changer for us. We would hate to have to be without them. There's so many things they do so well. On a trolling motor system, we've run them for now 8 years and we can't run the batteries out. We can't hurt the thing. They just keep going and going and going. The conventional lead acid battery, if you let that thing go dead 1 or 2 times, you can throw it away. It's never going to take a charge again. The lithiums just, they won't ever get hurt that way. You can discharge them to zero because they always have a reserve built in. So there's never any damage. And the boats, they just keep going for years. We can't run the things down. Plus, the biggest thing for us is on an 18-foot boat, we're probably saving over 100 pounds in battery weight. On a boat that weighs 450 pounds, that's a monstrous advantage.
So JT Van Zandt is one of our brand ambassadors here at Chittum Skiffs. We just built him a brand new model boat. It's a 21 2-degree tunnel hull. JT represents us out in Texas, and we outfitted it with our favorite package of stuff: Mercury engine, Simrad electronics, RELiON batteries. We feel this is going to be an awesome setup for him out in Texas, and it's something that he's going to be able to rely on.
JT Van Zandt from Texas is one of the great characters of all time. Very skilled fisherman and just a great person to be around. He guides in Texas, and JT, of course, fishes all over the world. He gets invited about everywhere. And JT, I've been building boats for JT since Hell's Bay days. In JT Van Zandt's most recent boat, the 21-footer, he's got a 12-volt lithium starting battery, and he's got a 36-volt lithium battery for the trolling motors. And both those batteries fit into our console with room to spare. And the weight savings is just beyond description. And we never have to worry about those batteries going bad. Our philosophy is that we deal with some of the finest anglers and guides in the world, and they want the best equipment, and we're going to build the finest boat possible with the technology that's available, and that's what we're doing. If we can't make it better than it's ever been built before, we're not going to do it.